Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is this one. It's a little Easter treat bag, and inside here is a lint bunny paw. How cute is that? I don't know that I want to eat it because it's a bunny paw. Actually, I would because it's chocolate. But it's really sweet, and it's inside here, and it's got a little pink chick on the front. How cute is that? Now, I had seen the chick from the Honeycomb Happiness stamp set, and I could see Easter and all of that, and I could just see in my head, I could only see a yellow chick, Easter. Couldn't see any other colour. And then Auntie Judah, who is Chicken Scratch, she did a project that had, I'm sure she had a blue chick, and I just thought, oh, my world is opened. So I had a bit of a play, and I did a nice cute little pink pirouette one. So I'm going to do a soft sky chick today, and I'm going to make the bag with you as well. So let's do the bag bit first. So you need a piece of paper, and this is the DSP background stacks in soft sky. So it's 8 inches by 5.5 or 20 centimetres by 14 centimetres. Only a tiny little bit of scoring. I've got a very squeaky chair today. So we're going to score it at 3 3/4 and at 7.5 inches, which is 9.5 and 19 centimetres. And then score it down at on the short side at 1/2 inch or at 1 centimetre. Super easy. Okay, so we're going to quickly fold and burnish these school lines. Okay. Put an ink pad over the top of my bone folder. So fold and burnish those. And this is just the bag. I mean, it does gape open at the top. You could maybe put some shredded paper in there. Would be cute, I think. I'm not worried. For me, it's all about this gorgeous little chick. Okay, so the bag is going to fold around like that. That is going to be the inside of the bag, and we need this part here. So I'm going to trim off, and I'll show you. Oh, I just stabbed my desk and put a hole in it with my scissors. These are very heavy scissors. So I'm mitering off very slightly. So I want to keep that tab but lose this one. So I'm just going to cut straight down my score line. That wasn't very straight at all, was it? We'll not worry. So I've mitered very slightly there and there, and also there. And I'm going to do it the same up here. So, okay, so I'm going to grab my snail. Snail is absolutely fine when you're doing paper to paper. I think if you're doing paper to card, you might want to go with, something stronger, but I'm not too worried. And I'm just going to line it up. Okay, and then this one is going to fold up and fold on the outside, which is very cute. Yes, you see, I didn't trim that very well, did I? Let's get some smaller scissors. That might make life easier. I didn't trim it at all well. That's better. Okay. So a bit more snail on there. So that's really kind of essentially, that's your bag done. But let's have a little bit of fun with some watercolouring. Cross your fingers for me. I've never done this on camera before. I'm only really new to watercolouring. Very new. But I have got our shimmery white cardstock. I hope that's shimmery white. It is, yes, I'm just looking for the flecks. So it's shimmery white, and it doesn't pill in the same way that Whisper White does. I've got my little chick, and this is the free stamp set. Leave it up there so you can see it. This is Honeycomb Happiness, and you get this free with a spend of £45 or €60. So with that spend, you can choose whatever you fancy from our celebration catalogue. So I think there's about 12 or 13 free products, and you just choose which one you want, and that's a freebie. So I've got our basic black ink, and that's my chick. Look, I did this before. I didn't get his foot quite right, so press a bit harder. I've got all his foot this time. So, and we'll punch him out while we're just leaving that to dry. So this is the biggest circle punch, 2.5 inch circle punch. And he fits absolutely adorably perfect. Perfect? I'm not sure. Okay, and now I've got my soft sky, so I'm squidging in the middle. So I'm squidging because I want the ink pad to touch the lid, because I want to make a kind of palette. And then I've got our aqua painter, and basically it's a brush with a barrel full of water, and And I'm just going to grab a tissue, oops, because I want the ink to run, the water to run, but I don't want it too runny. And I'm just going to literally use this like a paint palette, and keep your fingers crossed. I'm going to start at the outside and wipe off a little bit and just blend. I'm really not arty at all. I was the kid in school who couldn't draw and couldn't paint or any of that sort of stuff. And I can do this. I can do it, look. And yeah, and just come around and darken the edge. I don't know, I suppose to give him a bit of depth, a bit of shading, shape. I'm sure there's probably a technical term for it, but it is ridiculously easy. And like I say, if I can do it, anybody can do it, because I really wasn't the arty girl at school. And it's not trying to pill or anything, so hopefully, oh, it's such a dull day. Let me just put autofocus on. You can see he's got a paler tummy than he has at the edge. I'll hope that the photos come up. I think you can see it better on the pink one. There you go. So paler tummy. So yeah, that's him painted. But I'm also going to, excuse me, I'm going to grab a little bit of Daffodil Delight because I want him to have a very yellow nose, a beak rather. Can't speak today. Nice bright yellow beak and bright yellow feet. And yes, I've gone out the lines, but that's okay because it's watercolouring and it's handmade, and we don't mind it if it goes out the lines. So that's that done. I'm just going to leave that just to completely dry a second. I've got this here. This is the shimmery white, and I'm going to just stamp the sentiment, and it's from Teeny Tiny Sentiments, and there's a lovely one here, Happy Easter. I don't know what the font is for that one, but it's really cute and I love it. And so with the same black, and last time I actually stamped on Whisper White, but the Whisper White is brighter than the shimmer paper. It's very slightly creamy colour. It's not vanilla by any stretch of the imagination. It's not cream, it is kind of more ivory than anything else. So I think it's going to look better with that. So I'm going to punch that out and offset it. A little bit of smoky, no, soft sky. Soft sky, soft sky. 3 little itty bitty accent flowers. Elevate those up. So I'm going to use the back of my paper piercer into the middle. And I did have some pearls. I thought I had some pearls. I have. They're on another project. And one medium-sized one into the centre of all of those flowers. It's very windy. I've got a bird feeder attached to my window here, just off that way, and it's rattling against the window as the wind is catching underneath it. Okay, let me move those out of the way. And then I have got some Whisper White satin ribbon. I've just had all of this lot out. Oh, it's moved slightly. Okay, let me get my other bunny paw slipped in there, and then I'm not tying a knot or anything. You're all cheering now, aren't you? I'm not tying a knot or anything like that. I'm going to run some adhesive, fast fuse all the way along this bit of ribbon. And I want to stick it to the front. And then I'm going to cover it with the chip. So it's all stuck down. Cute, cute, cute. Some dimensionals. Got my little chip there. Oh, it's so darling. It looks lovely in the light that I can see it in. Like I say, I don't know how well you're seeing it. I'm hopeful that the shadow is casting across now. Little dimensional edge for my wording. Let's pop Am I happy Easter there? Yes, it looks much better stamped onto that rather than the white. And that slightly vanilla-y colour. Definitely. Okay, mini glue dots. And I'm going to pick up all 3 of these flowers. So I'm going to have one over there. One over here. And one of these up here. And that is easy peasy. So cute. I hope you like it. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me, and I hope to speak to you soon. Bye.